Let's see what we get in this energy collective. You may be listening to some of Teddy Pendergrass's music today. He has a song called "You're My Latest Greatest Inspiration." Yeah, go listen to his music here. Legendary R&B artist. Yeah. Collective, how you holding up here? I hope you're okay. Try not to stress. Okay, try not to stress too much. I see some sort of devil energy in the Chariot facing some sort of ending, Ace of Wands. Or maybe the devil trying to stop you from having some sort of successful Chariot energy. The Chariot can show victory and success. Yeah, the Hangman. The Hangman could indicate some sort of attempt that the devil may be trying to cause. I mean, come on, who doesn't know what the Hangman is? He doesn't want you to have justice, or, I mean, it just sounds about right, like with the devil. Okay, he don't want something to be fair. Just. That's not what he's about here. He's about all that bad stuff. The more corrupt, the better. The more twisted, the better. Yeah. The devil may have thought you were blind here or try to blindside you. You may like the movie The Blind Side, or try to hit you in the blind side, or in some sort of sneak or bliss type of energy. You may have experienced people trying to sneak attack you, bliss attack. Okay, some sort of bliss attack here, sneak attack. Maybe in the spirit. You could be chosen 144. Somebody don't know that your spiritual eyes are open. God opened your spiritual eyes. I mean, he can literally do it. You may have experienced some trauma that kind of forced some sort of awakening process to happen here. Wow. You may have a book or a product that somebody may have wanted to be on the shelf. Some sort of idea. I see a genie here. A genie. A genie had a wish. Or a genie may have had a wish to see you have some sort of failure, or turn something that you were doing into some sort of nightmare. That shows the devil. My goodness. Yeah, somebody may have used spell work in some sort of weird ass attempt to have your blessings be blocked. You could resonate with this message. Just take it how it resonates. Maybe back in 2025. Okay, this is the message. All messages are just general messages. Whenever you come across these messages on social media, they're general messages. Anybody could watch them. They're not personal. These are not personal bookings. Some people get so offended by these messages. If it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. You should, I mean, before getting offended, or just get a personal reading. Now, when you purchase a personal reading, yeah, you could be appalled all you want. Okay, but if these are general messages, okay, period. Some people should not watch tarot because they don't know how to take the messages how they resonate. You could be a Libra. What's up with these Libras? Some of these Libras been coming out bad here. They may have been maybe trying to create some sort of nightmarish type of situation for you. Libra represents the house of partnerships. They didn't want a relationship to work out for you, a partnership, a connection, or something to be beneficial concerning you, perhaps. Some sort of success. They could be a Pisces, a Libra, Pisces and a Libra, perhaps. Different people. You could like breakfast here. You could have had an awesome breakfast here. You could be a locksmith here. You could like to shop at Kroger. Your name could be Jane. Yeah, hey Jane. You may like that, is it Dick and Jane? With Jim Carrey. Period. You could be staying at the Ritz-Carlton. You could be a Cancer here. Yeah, you could be enjoying a nice breakfast at the Ritz-Carlton this morning. Yeah, you could be traveling, headed towards Italy. Yeah. You can like the legendary Vanna White. Okay, period. 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 Your name could be Jennifer. You could be an Aries female. We're in Aries season. This energy is pretty current. Our Heavenly Father is aware of something. I mean, He's aware of everything. He's aware of everything. Somebody that you're not communicating with, or yeah, it's possible that you may not be. God is aware of something they've been doing behind the scenes. I mean, it's not going unnoticed. This was a spouse in some cases. They wanted you to lose a spouse, not ever meet a spouse here. You could like dill pickles. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, and I don't just feel like this. The energy is showing me this, and we've seen this before, spirits. Somebody got an issue with you being married, having a soulmate. You having some sort of success regarding a soulmate union, and they are interfering. They could be a Libra. They could be intentionally interfering with your 7th house. Libra represents the house of partnerships, the 7th house. Okay. This could be a wicked ass relative that's kind of jealous of your relationship, perhaps. You got a good man, you got a good woman. You're a good man, you're a good woman, you have healthy relationships, or you're maturing and you're working on becoming a better person to attract a more high vibrational type of compatible match. They could just be jealous of that. It's possible that they could be. I see the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is here twice. There was an attempt to manipulate the situation with the Death energy. The Magician with the Death energy can show like a dark practitioner. There may have been some sort of attempt to block. It's going to be showing up in the spiritual records. The number 57. The devil was watching. The devil just don't want to see happiness here in life, just in general. It's just facts. Anything that could be deemed happy, righteous, good, he's in opposition to. There was somebody, this could be a female that was in opposition to a connection, a marriage you have here, a relationship. They were like in devil energy over your relationship sector here. That's weird, but okay. Maybe a few people. Maybe they thought you were blind about something they were doing behind your back. Maybe it's possible that they thought you were. I don't know. This is weird vibes. Take the message how it resonates. Your favorite color could be black here. You could be a star. The star can show somebody that's a healer, somebody that's healing. You're healing. Healing Jupiter. I feel like you are attracting a healed soulmate. Period. Just facts. The strength is a yes. They could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. Ooh, Aries. You have a soulmate here. They have these positions in their natal charts. Yeah, it's a part of your divine inheritance here with the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you're a powerful manifester with the Magician. Somebody who's bored and discontented shows up as the devil here. The devil shows up as the 7th house's energy here. 7th house is Libra. Libra rules the 7th house. Considered the house of justice. 911. I told you, justice. Ooh, some sort of criminal activity. I mean, with the Chariot, justice. The devil in the Chariot. The devil in the Chariot is a narcissist. This narcissistic devil is a karmic energy. Oh, they may have wanted you to experience the negative energies, or yeah, maybe wanted you to have misfortune regarding your relationship sector, the 7th house. Yeah, a healed masculine. The star energy with the number 9 can show a healed Masculine with Jupiter, a healed spouse, a healed husband, an opportunity to experience a real relationship with a healed person. Maybe your first healthy relationship, perhaps. Healthy love. They could be a Libra man, your soulmate. Yeah. King of Swords, October the 16th. Three of Swords, Libra. Two of Swords, Libra man. Somebody was a devil. The devil, two devils. I see the devil twice. The devil wanted to break your heart. The devil's showing up as the heartbreaker energy. Or possible. They wanted you to face some sort of misfortune regarding your it's possible. Your 7th house. Somebody in their damn feelings over what you got going is what I see. Gregory Allen. Okay, go look up his information. Period. Somebody thought they were going to leave you. Somebody thought they were going to burn you in this area. The hangman with the judgment. They call judgment to try to leave you in an unfortunate type of energy concerning your house of partnerships, connections. Yeah, this is a low vibrational. I mean, the devil can show low vibrational. They're narcissists. They're bored and they're discontented, and they're in their 40s in some cases. They're in their 20s. Okay. It's regarding a Two of Cups connection. Two of Cups, the Two of Cups with the 7th house energy is a relationship. Successful one, a healthy one. One that's you've been praying for, you know. All my life I pray for someone like you. I thank God that I finally found you. You may like that song by JoJo and Casey. Okay, this the type of person that they were talking about in that song. Somebody was like, oh no, I'm gonna be the devil here. Okay, I'm gonna be the bad guy here. I'm gonna be the bad girl. I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna be the bad girl. I'm gonna try to blindside you with some iniquity here. Sinful acts. And I'm gonna do it in a spiritual way, or the manipulative way, or deceitful, sneaky, manipulative way. Okay. Yeah. They're like a codependent type of low vibrational, they show up as like a bum energy, like just real bottom of the barrel type. Your name could be Joan. Your name could be Gilbert Burke. Your name could be Jack. Your name could be Bernard. Richard Nixon, R.I.P. I've been channeling the presidents, but I usually channel them. It's nothing unusual. Your name could be Milton. Yeah. You could be at a marina. You could be a Marine. Your name could be Daniel. Maybe your husband, your soulmate, they're a Marine. They could be in the military. Wow, they're successful. Successful Pisces, perhaps. Scorpio. They could be 29 years old. Yeah, Virgo, Aquarius. Period. They could be in their 20s, 27. They could be in their 30s, 30 years old. This your soulmate. I see the word laundry. You could be washing clothes today. Taking it easy with the 4 of Swords. It could be your day off with the 6 of Wands. You could be running some errands here. Yeah. You may not be letting something get to you, or something is not getting to you the way somebody had hoped it would, or you're healing from something. Some heartbreak here. Man, that's crazy work right here. This could be a female. She could be like off her rocker here. She could be violent. Yeah. And this could be a female. This could be a violent female. This could be a violent guy here. This could be a guy that's just a few violent people. Take this message or resonate. Wow. You could be in Uganda. You could be in Kenya. Your name could be Kenya. You could be in Africa here. Hello, Africa. Hello, motherland. Wow. Motherland, 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 drip on me. Yeah. You may be listening to Beyonce's music today. Wow. Somebody wanted your hopes to be kind of dashed here. Uh-huh. That's what it's giving. Or they were just hoping. They were wishing. All the bad things, they were wishing on you. Yeah, I see the word seed, cure. Ooh, you can have a healthy soulmate. Okay, they could have a healing, uh, a sacral energy, healing sacral energy. Their sacral energy could be healing. Yours could be as well. Maybe you're meant to have a baby here. You may be meant to give birth. This Scorpio been wanting to come in for a while. The King of Cups with the death energy is a Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune says it's just time. Okay. Turn the hands of time. Somebody may have been trying to interfere with the hand of time here. The hand of fates. That's just bad. That's just bad to do. We see them as disgruntled here. A few disgruntled people. All the bad things they were wishing on you. They were wishing some bad stuff on you, pretty lady, handsome man. My goodness. Wow. They may have been wishing or hoping that you would never heal from something they've done to you. Or they may have been trying to keep you in a repeated loop or a cycle of trauma so that you couldn't heal. They could be an alcoholic. That's crazy. Even at your lowest vibration, you're not as low vibrational as this person. You wouldn't even believe how diabolical they are. My goodness, they were refusing to leave something alone. They may have tried to ruin 2 of your connections. They may have successfully sabotaged 2 connections. It's possible. Or they have attempted to sabotage something maybe multiple times. They're bored and they're discontented. They are suffering with depression and some sort of addiction. Definitely is a female, stands out the most. My goodness. You could be in Baton Rouge. There's something about a baton. You could be pretty, divine feminine. You could play in a band. Okay? You could be in the north, Georgia, Atlanta, the north side. The north side indicating you being in your purpose. You're in your purpose. Yeah. You're meant to have a healthy soulmate here. A healed. Nobody's going to show up perfect. But somebody in their higher elevated type of energy. Yeah. They could be an actor or actress. Okay, my goodness. Your soulmate, that is. They could be single here. Single Virgo. Your name could be Tabitha. The 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. The 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. That's big Virgo. Virgo rules. They rule the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles energy. These are gifted individuals. My goodness gracious. A gift of a prominent spouse. You could be in Peru. Yeah. Everything is fine here with all these damn swords in your back. Somebody may have betrayed the heck out of you. Period. The energy presents itself here. A bored, discontented, karmic energy who shows up as a possible alcoholic. A violent one. You can play the violin. The code of ethics was violated here. I see the word beast. They're in some sort of beastly energy. The beast can show demonic. Yeah. I see the word ill. Yeah, they were ill. You could have that. Yeah. You could be blessed with certain things here, certain energy. You could like the rapper Lil Kim's music. Okay, ill nah. Okay, period. You could like the rapper Lotto's music. Yeah, you can win the lotto. Maybe a healthy connection. It's like the lotto. Feels like you hit the lotto here. Period. Wow. Somebody was playing around with some stuff here, perhaps. Look at the devil. They may have been playing around with some stuff that they had no business playing around with. Maybe on a spiritual level, maybe some drugs. This could be like a hardened drug addict here that may not be mentally well. Female stands out the most. Somebody who could have play some sort of alliance just with the spiritually darker realms. I get the Black Widow, Black Widow spider vibes. My goodness, they may have a history of people that they dated. If you look at some of the people that they dated, that they have attempted to destroy, ruin their lives here. My goodness gracious, they could be like a man-eater. Oh Lord, it feels like this is the first time I channeled the man-eaters. Well, the first time I'm channeling that particular song. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. She's a man-eater. Oh, this is a man-eater. She be tearing them up. She's in that beastly energy. I see a lion here. The lion can show ferocious. Man. There's something about the placenta. They may have been trying to feed or be some sort of parasitical type of energy to you. This person needs to be oh, this is sick. But they show up as some sort of a Black Widow energy. They're like a parasite. They show up as like a parasite. You know, a parasite, they could be full of them. Full of parasites. Your name could be Trevor. They thought they were so clever. We see them being sneaky with the Seven of Swords. This is an older person. 45 is here. 56 is here. Something they done did not go unnoticed. It's not going unnoticed. God sees everything. Wow. They're impoverished in the spirit. This is a deeply insecure karmic energy that shows up as pretty troubled here. Man, they may have betrayed you. Or they may have been this could just be somebody you got bad blood with. They may have taken something a little too far here, or God sees everything here. He says vengeance belongs to him. Okay? Somebody was vengeful here. This person may have been out to get you here. Period. They forgot that one thing that God said, huh? Okay. Do not seek vengeance. Period. I will repay them. Yeah. They could have just been this could have been somebody that's just envious of your healthy. Maybe you make healthy choices regarding relationships. Okay, period. What they say, collective? Hey, there's always some hater energy. This is a hater right here. Yeah. They have a lack of progress in life. We saw them as bored and discontented. They were trying to cause some changes here. Disaster. They wanted you to take a huge loss. Be uninspired and unmotivated. They may have wanted you to have problems with large corporations or the government, or they could have some problem with the government or a corporation, large corporation. This could be God. They could be taking some huge financial losses. They could be experiencing disasters now. Okay, yeah. I see the word yes. This is a female. She troubles. Yep, very troubled, very deceiving, very dangerous. They need to let something go. It feels like the spirit of lust has this person, some sort of attachment. This a Jezebel? Oh, okay. That's who this is. Jezebel could be male or female. It's a demonic spirit. They show up as a crocodile's energy, reptile. They cutthroat with this King of Swords in a reverse. He's the nastiest king in the tarot. He will cuss you out. He will talk about you. He'll call you all kind of names. He'll call you all kind of names of people that you're not even in the room or around. He's just arrogant, reckless. Okay, this is somebody who who shows up as a King of Swords in the reverse. He's a narcissist. They are narcissists. They ain't got no motion in the spirit. They're resentful. They're resentful. This could be a Pisces, resentful Pisces. They could be one of the fallen ones. You may like the group Fall Out Boys, somebody you had a falling out with. They hold the spirit of lust, deception, some sort of entity. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. This could be a female here that was kind of being competitive with you over a King of Swords in a reverse. This girl, ew. One of the most vile, mean-spirited, narcissistic men walking the earth. They may have been trying to compete with you over somebody you don't want and somebody you don't want nothing to do with. Okay, you winning. They don't got no motion. No. 12th house reveals it. No action. Look at the tower. Ooh, they're not protected from the tower hitting. That's the way it is. They were competitive. A few people perhaps. They show up as the trashest energy. They could be trying to get rid of stuff. Burn evidence here. I see the word ash. They could have experienced a fire. So we see the King of Swords in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse, he's the nastiest narcissist. I mean, he'll just cuss you out. He'll call you all kind of bees and hoes and all kind of stuff. The King of Cups can be emotionally manipulative. This is an emotional, manipulative, cold-hearted, narcissistic. These are just different people, perhaps. They hold all kind of anger and resentment, unforgiveness, bitterness towards people. They talk about people that don't even care that they exist. My goodness. You could be in Houston, Texas. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. They had a problem with you. Maybe being in Houston. Relocation. Look, wow, the energies will always match. You moving here? You moving on? Why would they care? They show up as non-committal. Non-committal. Maybe yeah, this is the truth. They may have saw you as some sort of SCX supply. There's failure here concerning some sort of hostile energy they were in concerning you. It was just a waste of their energy. Period. They were unsuccessful at trying to break your heart. Maybe they were not. Maybe they were successful in causing you some sort of emotional pain or trauma. Yeah. These are people that can't move on here. Oh boy. Your name could be Ruth. Yeah, they may have been ruthless. Gossiping. Ruthlessly gossiping about maybe some sort of losses you were taking financially. They may have said all kind of shit about you. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's what it's given. That's exactly what it's given. And this could be multiple people running their mouth about you. Period. Multiple narcissists running their damn mouth about you. Take this message how it resonates. They could be in jail. Yeah. Success concerning them being locked up. I see the word maid. Yeah, you could be a housekeeper or in the hospitality industry. And you could be a maid woman here, maid man, self-made. Millionaire. Period. You made it. You're making it. You're gonna make it. Period. You overcome some stuff. The Five of Pentacles. You worked your way up here. Maybe they talk about what you do for work. Yes. Yeah. Yes. This could be a foreigner here. Aquarius, February the 9th. They could have talked about your money, the number 24, your occupation. Okay, period. You could be somebody that works for a large corporation or a government or the government. They could have just been jealous of this. Yeah, I see the word yes. This is somebody. This could be a few people that are not remorseful. Wow. Let's go ahead and close this out. A few devils. Period. Talking crap about somebody they didn't know. These people are not for you. Okay, they're reckless, they're arrogant. They're loud, they're show-offs. They make a lot of promises that they can't deliver. Period. These people are bankrupt in the spirits. They're fools. They don't got no motion. No motion. They may have tried to stop your motion. That's some wild work. They show up as criminals here. The number 36. They fake. The tears are frozen. They can't even cry. If they do, it's fake. Yeah. They could be an actor here trying to force some tears. They could be trying to force out some sort of there's some sort of forced reaction. They're foolish. You too busy winning. It don't matter what you do for work. You putting food on the table. It works. That's why it's called a job, work, love. It's always somebody that's not helping you, trying to assist with helping you. They got the most to say. Period. You could like Doritos. Somebody could have talked about your humble beginnings, or they could have met you in a season where they judged you based upon a job that you had at that time. That's wild behavior. But it can show somebody that's just, they have some sort of lack of maturity here. Period. Just a lack of maturity. Yeah, they talked about your job. The number 6 with the number 7. It literally represents our jobs here. Yeah. I see the number 89. Dark practitioners. They may have done some sort of spell work on something that you was doing for work. May have been trying to block some sort of success that you were having concerning your work. That's some crazy word. You're coming up out of the cold. They may have wanted you to be in some sort of left out in the cold with the hangman energy. They talked about what you were doing, or they may have mocked what you were doing, but at the same time, they were trying to put you in those energies. The hangman can show this with the 5 of Pentacles. The hangman, 5 of Pentacles, it can show them kind of wanting that to be your intent in some sort of a impoverished or poor type of energy. Wow. They wanted you to be the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. Some sort of energy of a lack of progress. Okay, or, you know, yeah, some sort of ruin or something regarding your finances. They could be dehydrated and fatigued here currently. Looks like they were thirsty. The devil. They had nothing else to do. Nothing else safer to talk about, or they could be on the IV. They need an IV. They're rebellious, betrayal. They may have betrayed you. Rebellious betrayal. The number 10 with the number 11. It's about your money. The number 2 with the number 1. The nerve of the narcissist, right? They got a lot of nerve, don't they? We see it in these energies every day. You show up as successful. 6 of Wands shows your success. You could be content with what you do. You could be content with what you do for work. Very content. Okay? Very content. Look at the 5 of Pentacles. The number 56, they were low vibrational. My goodness. Wow. You could be somebody that God has blessed in the area of mediumship here. Yes. Take the message how it resonates. There may have been some sort of attempt to prey upon you in this situation. Malice. I told you, somebody had malice in their heart concerning you. Hypocrisy. That's the word I was looking for. Hypocrisy. The nerve to talk about the collective, some sort of unfortunate type of energy that they may have just been saying that you were in. And then to have the nerve to try to put you in those energies. That's what you call hypocrisy. Yeah. They were unconcerned. This is somebody they're unconcerned with the feelings of others. They may lack a conscience here. We see them as narcissists here. The narcissist is a hypocrite. They're Scorpio. I feel like this is low vibration Scorpio energy. It can show them being a snake. These are people, some of these people are in their 40s and 50s and 60s. It don't make no sense how immature they are. Man. You could probably see them in the spirit laughing and just goop, like, you would be like, damn, you 60 some years old. Wow. The spirit don't lie. Here, they're foolish. The fool. Even fools grow old. Even a foolish person, they get older. They get older, but they never grow. He got older but never grew. The fool in the reverse can show some sort of lack of growth, maturing process. You know, developing in a healthy manner, or choosing to make that your reality, wanting to make healthier type of choices concerning the growth. Just mature, just being mature here. They were immature. Yes. You can see some of these people, now you may have the ability to do it. I mean, and some of these people may be older than you. Dang. They all show up as wanting you to have some sort of regret here. The Four of Cups. Missed opportunity. Regarding money. They talked about your money, and then they wanted to put you in the energies of having misfortune or lack of having success concerning your money. That's called hypocrisy. Or, yeah, it's given a hypocrite. They're foolish. The fool. You could like the legendary basketball star Tim Duncan. You could be legendary here. Hey, legends. They're fallen. 10% in reverse. Yes. These are some of the fallen ones. Children of the fallen ones. Oh. Yeah. Let's see what else is here. Let's go ahead and close it out. Falling out of love. They're not God's children. They walked away from God. They don't have a connection to God. They're just on a spiritual darker vibration. That's who they are in allegiance with. Duh. We see that here. They didn't want your ships to come in. That's crazy. Instead, I picked up on a product that you have that they may have wanted to be shelved here. We see the grave. Period. These are older people that should be ashamed of themselves. How to love, they don't got a clue. They're Satan's kids. They have the more spiritually darker vibration. Okay, they show up as narcissists. The narcissists, they will never love you. They don't love nobody. Period. They're out of alignment with their self. I don't give a damn. These could be people that pride themselves on having worldly possessions, but they are dead in the spirit. We call them sleepers. You may have seen some of these narcissists literally sleeping in the spirit. Let's go ahead and close this out. Acting foolish. You'd be like, damn, bitch. You? Oh my goodness. Wow, you. Yes. Successful people in some cases. It's just crazy. You're like, you? 70 years old. Trying to cause sadness and pain. Blockages at your age. Let's see what else is here. The devil is restricted, or the devil tried to restrict. They was mad and talking crap. Okay. Who doesn't get mad and talk crap? It's like, get over it and move on. These could be people that you've never done nothing to. They just didn't want you to have some sort of success here. Possibly. The devil doesn't want to see success here. Not in an upright type of way. The fuck? He doesn't do anything in those type of manners. Period. Somebody's arrogance. I see 3 to 9 people. 3 to 9 years. People may have just been arrogant towards you. You may have came across some arrogant ass people. They are immature as hell. Period. You may like that movie Homeward Bound. Yeah. Go watch that movie. These could be people that may have been trying to cause an ending. It's like, come on. If for people to already, it's even more troubling when you see people that are of a certain esteem participate in activities that could be detrimental, with the intent to participate in activities that could be detrimental for the welfare of others. That's alarming and it's concerning, and God looks at that. There could be an older person that's experiencing dementia. Mm-hmm. As a result of just something they've done, maybe some form of cruelty. Some form of cruelty. It came back on them. Okay, it's just crazy behavior. You work. It's like they work their whole life. You know, narcissists. They work to have the critic. They work to have the worldly possessions and to be seen as the most achieved motherfuckers on the planet. These are the most spiritually bankrupt people walking the earth. It shows in the spirit. You will always see it in the spirit. They running around like clowns. I mean, it's just unbelievable. They work so hard for all their material possessions and worldly possessions, and then they lose their soul. What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? Some of these people are soulless. They soulless. They try to pick on people, try to stop people. It's like, come on. At what age? Some people don't. The wages of sin is death. Yeah. Trust your journey here. Trust the way your life unfolds here. You stable. It's about you being stable. They didn't do it to them, but they're doing it to you. They may have, a bunch of people may have just decided that they just wanted to see you have a lack of success or progress in life. Okay. We've seen it happen before. It's in the spirit. 57 is spiritually known. This could be the father of your child, the mother of your child. They could be childish. Yeah. You could be highly creative. Yeah. You could have your baby father, your baby mother. Oh my God, the way that they may have came at you in the spirit may have been egregious. You could be a light worker here. You could be a light worker. Yeah. 333 is a light worker. Any positive changes or projects that you're considering at this time will be well worth it. Go for it. You could be a 33-year-old light worker. 33333. Jesus Christ may have stepped in to assist you here. He can do it. He does it on a daily basis. Thank him. My goodness. This is some weird stuff. You may have encountered a lot of narcissists. If you're a light worker, you may have experienced a lot of narcissists. You may have a lot of narcissists in your family. A lot of your exes, co-workers, just behind the scenes. Yeah, it's about your growth, accumulation of growth here. That's pretty good for you, collective. We see your growth here. It's shown in the spirits. You have accumulated something in the spirits. They may not. That's the craziest part about it. People be so focused on the worldly possessions. Bro, you can't be sleeping in that spirit, baby. Period. God can shut your shit down in the spirits. Ooh, he could do it. He could do it once he do. Ooh wee. But let me keep going here. Yeah, be kind, basically. But you may have been kind to people that may have been cruel. They may have been cruel to you. Yeah. You could be optimistic. Maybe somebody hated how optimistic you were, how kind-hearted. You know, people that have demons. Yeah, anything that could be happy, optimistic, joyful, or jolly. You know, the demon in them can't help but to kind of snarl at you. Your name could be Catherine. Yeah, you could be in Barbados. You could like bananas. Divine Masculine shows up as the horse's energy. He has healing, sacral energy. I see the word house. Kathy. Trying to tell you. This could be your ex, Divine Masculine. Take the message how it resonates. It's about you having a healthy connection. Healthy relationship. Healthy connected relationship. Your name could be, last name could be Coleman. I see the word embark, embrace, Denmark, Denmarked lives. Woo! God know your enemies. and what they're doing. And what they've done to you, what they've done to others, what they're thinking about doing to somebody today. You could have livestock. You could have attended Woodstock here. Was that back in the 70s, 60s? You could like the Beatles here. You may be listening to some of their music today. The air spirit animal could be the dung beetle. These people ain't... You can't judge people based upon what they look like to the world. What they look like in the spirit. It tells it all. Period. You have a love for others. And it could be powerful here. I feel like somebody may have mocked you. They may have picked on you. They may have chosen you to pick on and to mock. They thought it was damn funny. But they show up as immature, cold, kind of cold with it. Wow. A few people that should have had a little bit more. You would think. You would just think. You see? I don't give a damn about your material title, bitch. How you look in the spirit. Oh my goodness gracious. You may have seen some people in the spirit that may have shocked the crap out of you. Let's see what else is here and let's go ahead and close this out. Your name could be Savannah. You could be in Georgia. I see the word cult. Trying to tell you, Savannah, you caught somebody in the spirit. Maybe in Georgia. You may have heard the word Georgia. Maybe God gave you a download or a revelation about something that happened in Georgia. Maybe back in 1966, 2012, 2015, 2004, 2008. 40-year-old, dangerous person here. Somebody may have done something to you when you were 40. 40 years old. Yeah. This could be a guy here, bananas. He's not riding he off his rocker. The bananas energy can show that. My goodness. I just correlate the two. Now, I don't know how, but... Oh, I see the word rock. You may like the late actor Rock Hudson. R.I.P. Wow. It don't pay to be nasty to people. Betrayal. 10 of Swords. Somebody betrayed you. Maybe a few people. The number 10 can show you being in your purpose. There's a need to be very careful when you fucking with somebody who in a purpose. Excuse the language. Some of these people have gray hair here. I mean, the gray hair indicating maybe some of these people could be just because you have gray hair. You know, I don't know. Something about the gray hair that could indicate them being older here. Maybe older than you. Yeah, you could be in Idaho. Boise here. This was boyish. This could be a man here. Boyish. Little boy. Immature. Maybe they were jealous of you working with certain people. Yeah, I see actors. 818. You could like to drink Crown Royal. Crown Royal. You may be meant to be an actor or actress. You may already be. You got a crown. You're royalty. Leader. Very compassionate leader. Very compassionate leader. Somebody tried to downplay you. But that's kind of like what narcissists do. They just swear that they are the most superior ones. Oh my goodness. They think they're so superior. Yeah. Look at them in the spirit. Trust your journey. God may want you to see them. I was watching a video about Jesus yesterday. And Jesus, the guy was basically saying, hey, I'm Jesus. I want you to rest easy tonight. Nothing gets past you. Nothing gets past me in a dream state. Okay, Jesus protects you. He's protecting you from somebody trying to interfere with you in a dream state tonight. He can do it. I mean, if God wants you to see something, it's for a reason. Take this message how it resonates. Period. If he lets you see it. If he lets you see it, it's because he wants you to. There's just facts. So you may have been betrayed. The number 12. Rebellious. The number 10. Betrayal. The number 11. Rebellious person. The 12th house revealing a betrayal by a rebellious person. They're immature. Somebody born in 74. Let's go ahead and close it out. The 11th house, the house of stars. You're a star. They may, maybe that's, you may like that show, The House of Cards. Is that a show? Go look it up. Play your cards right. Go listen to that song by Keisha Cole and Tupac. Somebody ain't play their cards right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. I Just Want to Be Successful by Trey Songz. You're successful. There was an attempt to cause some sort of corruption concerning. We've seen this before. Spirit. You could like the singer Angela Winbush. I see two people here. Is there a movie called Schindler's List? Go look it up. Your name definitely could be Catherine, Kathy, Katie. You could own a salon, or you could be getting your hair done. This is a Cancer right here. The moon energy here twice, Pisces, Virgo, or a Gemini. Maybe different people. You could be a realtor. Yeah. Your name could be Alexandria the Great. Go look it up. Go look up that energy. You could be in Memphis. Hey, Memphis. Your name could be Tennessee. You could like whiskey. Your name could be Winifred. Yeah. Wow. You could be staying at the hey, maybe a nice Airbnb here. Airbnb. The tower can show this. The Waldorf Astoria. Maybe you're staying at a luxurious hotel here. King of Pentacles. Tower. Man, somebody may have the King of Swords in the reverse. He was so nasty to you, but what he said about you, his attitude just in general is pretty bad. Somebody who they were unconcerned with how something would affect you. The goal was to get it to affect you as negatively as possible. The strength is a yes. Your name could be Pearl. Your name could be Harper's Bazaar. You could make the headlines. Somebody may have been bizarre here. Bizarre. Maybe. Yeah. You coming out of some stuff here. God saved you from some stuff here. My goodness. Somebody was unsuccessful. God saved you from somebody unsuccessful attempt that caused some sort of a chaos in this situation. Your name could be Deborah. Hey, Deborah. You could be married here. Yeah, you may like the singer Shantae Moore. She got a song called Shantae's Got a Man. It's all about that. Somebody just had an issue with you just having a man. A healthy relationship, maybe to guys, just in general. Maybe to women, you know. Healthy just in general. Period. They wanted to darken your skies here, and perhaps they've done that. Okay. And they are paying for it. Let's go ahead and close this out. Pay it forward here. Be kind. Basically, is what the energy is saying. You could help so many people. Your favorite actor could be a Scorpio. Yeah. You could be a director. Yo. There's a few people that had a hard time accepting that it's your time to get something, to be recognized here. They didn't want you to have your turn to be recognized here. They tried to sabotage you so you wouldn't have your time to be recognized here. Yeah. That's crazy. But we see it happen on a daily basis. Hey, they use their free will. Okay? They rolled a stone. Okay, Papa was a rolling stone. They're fifth house energy. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died, all he left his family was alone. A lot of debt, perhaps. This could be something that resonates. Love and let yourself be loved here. Somebody didn't want you to get this. The flowers in the reverse. There you go. Told you. They did not want you to be loved. They may not. This is sad. It's not. It's just. It's okay for you to have your opinion, but when you try to sabotage, that's when it's bad. Sabotage opportunity here. Concerning love is what somebody tried to cause to happen here. Maybe a few people. Maybe your dream job. Maybe you always wanted to be an actor or actress. The Ace of Pentacles can show this. Oh boy. There was some sort of attempt to cause injustice concerning. Wow, maybe you meant to give birth, Divine Feminine, to a son, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. Man, male, Jupiter star. You're meant to give birth to a star. Have a baby with a star. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Okay, your name could be Richard. You may like that song Rich, S-E-X by Future. Okay, yep. Wow. You the future. That's what it's about. You the future. The future is here. The future got it. It's just like, hey, it's like that movie Sunset Boulevard. Somebody's heyday has come and went. They don't want to. They mad. Somebody else got their time now. It's somebody else's turn now. They don't want nobody else to get their turn. My goodness, it's time for somebody else now. That's how it go. I mean, come on. Some of these people are in positions to help other people. It's just crazy. They'd rather sabotage them. It's going to show up in the spiritual records. Let's go ahead and close this out. Wow, the future. Future generation. Next generation, new generation. Next in line. Succession. There go that succession energy. You're the next in line. You're Simba. Simba next in line to be king. Period. He's next in line. He's next in the succession. Somebody was like, heck no. I'm going to sabotage Simba. I'm going to hit Simba with a tower, a strength tower, a strong tower. I'm going to run my mouth about them. I'm going to gossip about them. I'm going to try to manipulate the situation and sabotage them. But Simba was always going to be king. It's his birthright. Remember who you are. Didn't Mufasa tell Simba that? Remember who you are. Period. You're a child of the cosmos. Period. It's about the succession here. Somebody didn't want you to be next in line. Okay. They had an issue with it to the point where they may have tried to sabotage you. They're a dark worker. They may look good too. Number 58. You can't judge people based upon how they look and what they got. That could be dangerous. Their love could be dangerous. Always make people cry. That may be very intentional. They could be sick. It don't. You know how they say the nastier. You know how they say the nastier you are to people. Man, you could get some of the worst karma in the world. Some of the worst karma in the world. Your name could be Margaret. You could drive a white Mercedes. Somebody could be jealous of your material possessions or the fact of you even having a white Mercedes. You just popped out with a white Mercedes. They were talking about your lack of finances and you pop out with a white Mercedes. You see what I'm saying? Wow. 2026. Your skilled career. Period. You could be somebody that has a pool cleaning company. You could have a pretty cool cleaning company. You could be a business owner. Period. Your name could be Kenneth. Last name Jackson. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Never bet against God. Never bet against God. And you don't know who rocking with God until he show up to protect his people. Somebody didn't know that God protects you here, or I don't know. It's just crazy. It is what it is. Okay. They could be sick now. Look at the self-care. Could be trying to self-medicate. And maybe they got a friend that done told them to self-medicate. They playing with their life. That I'm hearing misleading. Look at the health, healing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody trying to that could be a part of their karma too. Period. Being misguided. Yeah. Your last name could be Caden. You got a business here. Maybe cuisine, you could be in a cooking business here. Caterer. Your birthday could be December the 30th. Capricorn. Capricorn can show you sitting pretty in the 10th house's energy. Wow. You're in your purpose. There's a few people here that was like showing some ill will in a really heavy way. Some of these people are relatives. Some of these people are exes. Some of these people you wouldn't even think would act in such manner. But we see that they acted in such a manner here, egregious type of manner. You're the queen rising here. This you could have just woken up here. You watching some videos early in the morning. Yeah, Page of Swords. You watching Jupiter early in the morning. Wow. Yes. You're pregnant. It's already been decided. Pregnant with a star. You're a pregnant star. Pregnant with the star energy indicating it's time for you to be a star. 10 of Pentacles. That's your birthright. Maybe for somebody. You're very attractive, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is made for television. Period. You could be a 53-year-old Leo female. 25-year-old Leo female. She's the Queen of Wands. Period. Yep. I see the King of Wands too. It's already been decided. He's an earth angel. He has a face that was made for television. You could be a celebrity. Okay. Period. Yeah. The number 6 with the number 8. Yeah. Somebody who could have tried to burn your ass, they could be sick. Some sort of disease. The house of health with the house of sex. They could have contracted something. Their wand. This could be a guy that could be infected. Okay. Some sort of private relationship energy. Lovers. You already know the T. Somebody bored and discontented and poor in the spirit. Didn't want to see you be next in line for the succession, or they had it. They tried to sabotage this. No second chance. Maybe you were getting redemption. God's redeeming you. They tried to stop some sort of progress or redemption that it's like some sort of attempt to interfere with something God was doing for you. With Jupiter being here. Wow. Somebody is in their 40s in some cases. 44-year-old man. Period. Wow. It's gonna show up in the current spiritual records that they are on that lower vibrational promiscuous side. They didn't want you to have your opportunity here. You were next to have your opportunity here. You're next in line for the succession to have your opportunity here. Yes. This is somebody who may have wanted to engage in some sort of private damn type of relationship with you. You already know the T here. They may have tried to retaliate in some sort of revengeful type of energy. They show up as a fake flexer. They act rich, fancy, show off. They really don't got it like that. OMG. I see the word no. They need to move on. They could be a fan of yours or a groupie. Period. They're financially stressed. Over your success. That's some crazy work right here. Wow. Trust your intuition about this King of Cups. He was in his feelings. They were in their feelings. Yes, about your success. After talking about their lack thereof concerning that. They're a fool. They had to eat their words. They got egg in their face here. Just foolish. And this person, it's very possible that they could be older than you. Yeah, there's no second chance to stab the collective in the back. Okay? Never let the same snake bite you twice. Period. No. No birth. King of Cups. 8 of Wands. Yes. It's like you're not reconciling with this person. You're not wanting anything to do with this person. This is somebody who may have wanted to have a child with you, and they just would have been, it was just for financial reasons. Yes. Period. Somebody, they're a gold digger. They could, this is a marry for money type, basically. Marry for money. Wow. Lovers. This could be a married person that's well known for their philanderous type of ways. They could be like yes, they sick. The sickness is just, yes, the strength is a hell yeah. They got something they can't get rid of. The number 4 reveals it. They could have been watching your connections here. Yeah, watching you be connected here. They over there possibly tied to somebody or some sort of sinking ship type of energy. They seeing you being fruitful and abundant after talking all that crap about you. My. Your name could be Johnny. Oh, Johnny. Okay, Johnny boy. You may like the movie Cry Baby. Divine Masculine, you could be so handsome. Oh my goodness gracious. The Magician, you could be a Gemini male. Gemini male. Gemini male. You're the horse's energy, Divine Masculine. You're the old Johnny with the healthy sacral energy here. You show up as the horse. You could be packing Divine Masculine. Yeah. And healthy. And somebody didn't want you to be with your queen, your empress, and they tried to sabotage your connection to this person in an extreme way. Because they wanted to keep some sort of relationship that they had, or some sort of intention to have some sort of secret type of situation going. They try to minimize somebody who's meant to be a giant and keep them as some sort of sex fixed type of energy, is what I see. Take this message how it resonates. They try to keep your soulmate, Divine Masculine. They may have wanted to engage in some sort of a sex-based type of situation with somebody who has a higher calling here in life. My goodness. Wow. The death energy with the Wheel of Fortune can show an ex-husband or ex-wife. Okay. Somebody you're divorced from. Somebody who could be going through a divorce. Divorce energy shows some sort of irreconcilable type of situation concerning you and them. Okay? They really don't want you. They would only deal with you or invest any time or effort into you. It would just be for finances and probably some sex. Basically. Take care.